Last time on the Alpha Male Universe.
Influencers that have made these videos about me, they stopped because they know it wasn't real. But they inflated a lot of things for the main reason of actually getting more and more views. And it worked. But it also worked for me. I personally paid some big influencers, I don't want to say their name, but some big influencers to go and make videos about me. And I didn't care what videos. I just wanted my name out there.
Man, this is some bullshit! Boo this man!
Welcome back to the Alpha Male Universe. Now, before we get started with this princess episode, be sure to smash that like button because this video is gonna get wild. Now, the last time we checked in with the princess, he had yet again made another video trying to defend his conviction. Now, there's a part 1 to this video, so if you want, I encourage you to check it out, but I'll provide the context in case you're a new viewer. Now, without further ado, let's get this show on the fucking road.
So when I went to court, they gave me exactly the charge that is a girl that is under the age of 18 went down on me. And that's because I admitted it. The problem is that I said, that's not fair, I didn't know their age. They said, because you didn't know her age doesn't take you away from a crime. Now, it's not really a crime if you think about it. But unfortunately, here in the state of California, it is.
So this was the clip that I was talking about in the intro that you may have already seen. But if you're new, or maybe you just forgot about this situation, long story short, Azoulay committed a crime when he was 18 involving his brother, a friend, and the victim. Now he's going to mischaracterize what happened that night, and you also need to understand that he's probably made like 3 to 4 videos addressing the allegations, and they're not allegations, it was a conviction. I have to say that time and time again, and he has shut down the comment sections for this video. You won't be able to see the hundreds and hundreds of comments pointing out the real truth of what happened that night. But yeah, that's basically the context in case you have no idea what's going on.
And nothing was done forcefully. So, with that being said, that was my charge, and that was it. I got a slap on the wrist, and it completely went off my record, and it was done. Later, her parents decided to sue everybody and put this whole Fugazi show of a fake story of what happened. Because it wasn't really what happened, and their daughter didn't want anything to do with it, the case got dismissed. So here, I pulled it up for you so you could see. It got dismissed. There wasn't a settlement, there wasn't anything. It got dismissed due to the fact that most of the things in there were fabricated and the daughter did not want anything to do with it.
So Azoulay is basically going to rely on the possibility that you have no idea what happened between the criminal case and the civil one. But I'll point it out. Long story short, his criminal case has been sealed, so we're not able to fully delve into the facts completely as to what happened that night. But in the civil case, we're able to reflect because medical experts gave their opinion about what happened, what unfortunately happened to the victim. And just because the victim didn't show up to give testimony, witness testimony during maybe a cross-examination or something like that, that doesn't mean that he's innocent. It's just that the case was dismissed. But he's trying to hope that you have no idea that the criminal case was sealed. He really wants you to hope that you have no idea about any of that and that, oh, it just got dismissed, it just got dismissed. It's such a lazy attempt to try to appear innocent, but it's basically the only thing he has now to cling on, which is ignorance.
Poor girl, they tossed her to boarding school at the time because she didn't want to cooperate with them. They were crazy older people, and they were known for going after lawsuits. That's how they were making money. Great money from going after lawsuits like this. So here, they thought they hit the jackpot. Not fair, because if you look into the whole thing, the girl was already hooked on and alcohol, and that was from her psychiatrist that she was seeing for a year and a half before she even met me. And the reason is because she was struggling with her parents. So she went towards the life that kind of pulls you away from the BS that you have at home. They were very difficult on her. So she was looking for ways to escape. And unfortunately, a lot of kids do that these days. They go to drugs, they go to alcohol. And if I could tell you guys one thing, trying to suppress a feeling when you should actually learn how to overcome it. And that's truly what you should be doing. Not trying to suppress it by taking mind-altering substance that will completely mess up with your emotions.
You know what's a bright idea, princess? Maybe you shouldn't have ruined someone's life and made everything challenging. How about that? Like, that is so fucking tone deaf to give this silly advice, considering that the context is that he committed an S crime that night with his brother, mind you. I mean, what is this guy talking about? I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna agree that being on substances isn't a good thing. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, hop on substances, but when you contextualize what's going on, he's basically just trying to attack the victim's character, say that she's unreliable, that no one should believe her. I mean, it's so obvious what he's trying to do. He's trying to like sprinkle in like sound advice, but does not have any like idea about the context in which he's talking about. What a fucking goofball.
Not trying to suppress it by taking mind-altering substance that will completely mess up with your emotions and also with your mental clarity. You're supposed to go through hard times and face them. That's how you become stronger. If I ran away from the gym, I would never become stronger. So I wanted you guys to see that it was dismissed. And again, I'll pull it up again. It was dismissed. And again, the reason it was dismissed, it was because it's all a fugazi. That's why. That's why there was no settlement or anything. So for the people out there that are calling me a pet and all these things, look, it's the easiest way to put down a strong man. Shame him and all of that. But I have nothing to prove to anybody.
So the princess says that he has nothing to prove to anyone, but why has he made like 3 or 4 videos trying to address this situation? And then every single time he just shuts down the comments, he deletes the video, and then after maybe a couple of months, he makes a new storytelling video about things that are absolutely false and tries to just trick people. I guess the counter argument that he is trying to come up with is that, oh guys, it was dismissed, the civil case was dismissed, so I'm innocent. I mean, this is so ridiculous. If you've been following along with this AMU lol cow, this swole cow, you will see actually how moronic this journey has been. I can't believe he just didn't put it down after the first time when it just like completely blew up in his face, but he continues to make his situation and reputation even worse.
But I have nothing to prove to anybody. I'm here to help you. So when I look at those things, you guys are saying it, you're hurting all the people that actually want my help. Because I'm sitting here doing my best, going to speak at schools, going to speak at seminars, doing nice meetups. And then people are talking about me being these degrading things when it's not true. And with the plea deal, I want you guys to know something. Plea deal doesn't mean that you took a lesser charge. The only reason I took a plea deal was because I wanted to go to trial because I said I didn't know that she was underage. They said they were freshmen in college. So I didn't know that. And they said it is what it is. So as I was fighting it, my lawyer told me, look, you told them this. So now you have to face it. So let's just take that charge, which is meant taking a plea deal, and just not go all the way to trial. Tell them that you didn't know, because if you didn't know, it doesn't take you away from the crime. It doesn't matter. You admitted it. You should have kept your mouth shut. So I did. I took the plea deal, and here I pulled it up for you so you could see what it means. That doesn't mean that I took a lesser charge. That only means that I pretty much agreed to whatever they wanted from me, and I was done with it.
I'm pretty certain he did plead to a lesser charge, so once again, he's hoping that you're ignorant to the fact that he was originally charged with grape, so yeah, that's a silly ass argument. He's trying to make it seem like it wasn't that bad what happened, but it really was, and his attorney too, that whole relationship dynamic between them, it's just kind of odd in this video, because in a previous one, he's made like so many, I've had to keep track of all of it. He's like basically slandered the lawyer, said the lawyer was an idiot, that he forced him to make this like plea bargain deal, and that the lawyer screwed him over at the end of the day, and that it was all his fault. So he can't even get like the story right with his relationship with his attorney, much less the other facts.
That I pretty much agreed to whatever they wanted from me, and I was done with it. That's all it was. That's all it is. And again, you also can't find this anywhere because they promised me it was off the record completely. That was the whole deal. So I don't take them all the way to trial and fight them and all of this. So that was it. Again, I was 18 and she was 15. 2.5 years difference. If you're an 18-year-old boy or if you're an 18-year-old girl, don't be with anybody who is under 18. Don't hook up, don't do any of these things. And to be honest with you, if I look back, you guys probably shouldn't be hooking up till you're ready to get married.
You know what? I think that he actually made this video because he's managed to scrub most of his like record off of a casual internet search. I swear I remember being able to look up his name and then like court record and it would easily come up, but now nothing shows. So when he says, oh yeah, like it's all gone, the court agreed that it wouldn't be there, I'm pretty sure he has paid someone or some service to scrub it off like search results. Hopefully you can help me out and comment down below if you manage to find the original court records. I know I said that he may have been originally charged with something. I swear he was, but now I can't like really find it. I'm hoping by the end of the editing of this video, I'll be able to post like the screenshot from a previous video or something, but I'm pretty sure that the princess scrubbed his shit off the internet.
Just so you guys know the actual truth, because I inflated it and I wanted to inflate it and I wanted it pushed out there and it brought me like 50 billion views. And it was crazy. Like that with Ali, you're a nice guy. F students are the inventors. People recreating my content. It was great. I didn't need to pay clippers. Everybody talked about me. But I want you guys to understand that that is not anything that I am. And for the people that are coming on here to say that I am,
so let me just ask you, okay, why would someone like try to elevate, exaggerate, and lean into this whole like crime story breaking and making a big joke about it, or saying a bunch of like super insane things where he like laughs at the victim and makes jokes about it? Like, why would anyone do that? Like, no one's buying that. That is such a dumb argument. I swear, bro, every time I check in with Princess Azoulay, I lose fucking brain cells. I swear, man, if I keep listening to him, I'm eventually gonna have no chin.
What can I say? I'm here to help you, even if you're upset with me. And as you see, all the rest of the creators stopped making this content about me because it's BS. It's BS and they know it. They wanted to get views, great. They got views, they got paid on the views, awesome. I got a lot of recognition, great. But let's continue. Let's make the world a better place. Let's do things to really help you guys. And that's all I want to do. I'm a good, kind man who is looking to help you guys become better. Now, I'll leave the comments open for a little bit. What I love doing is letting the haters comment like 200 comments, let them waste their time. And then I turn off the comments on YouTube, because I really don't care to see them. So, and I don't do it myself, my team does it.
All right, so the conclusion of this video is that Azoulay basically made up all of it, that everyone was paid off, no one knows what they're talking about, and that we should just move on and pay for his life coaching service. Oh my gosh, I did truly lose brain cells by the end of this video, and yeah, he did shut down the comment sections, even though he claims that he doesn't care about what anyone says. Well, that's going to be the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're new, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, swing on by the Discord, and smash that like button. Until next time, guys. Later.